How's it going, everyone? My name is Christopher. Welcome back to the F1 2021 Breaking Point Story Mode. And this time, we're going to be going to our home race in, almost said Brazil for a second, but our home race in Britain. We just came off a win in France with Aiden Jackson. And I think I read this in the last episode, so I don't think I need to read it again. Yeah, because I also read the Vettel announces Ferrari departure as well. But we go into this next race. We have some updates. We had some changes to the game. Codemasters updated the game and fixed some of the issues that was, I guess, going around that I didn't even notice about, but they were still a thing. But take a look at this, and yeah, so we got Will Buxton, outstanding driving by the AlphaTauri rookie today. This may lose me some followers, but I think I'm going to change my handle today. I think I read all this before as well. At some point last episode. Yeah, because I remember reading all this stuff about, Vettel and whatnot. So, yeah, I don't feel like reading it all again. I don't know if we got any emails. We got something from Jeff, and then talking to the press, and then I forgot to mention. So, yeah, that's how that goes. So now I guess we'll go into the next chapter and go to our home race of the British Grand Prix. So, 2 weeks later, Chapter 4. With AlphaTauri continuing to show signs of improvement, the F1 world turns its eyes to Silverstone, a real test for rookie Aiden Jackson, as he returns home from hopes of impressing the crowd and earning their support at the historic circuit. Now, the thing about the British Grand Prix in F1 2020 was that it was so difficult to drive, and even winning there, it felt like if you won there, you accomplished something, because it was so difficult. Hopefully, it's different in this game, and we're about to find out here in a minute. All right. So we got Fernando Alonso makes a comeback, returning to the sport in 2021, returning to run out at the start of the 2021 season 8. Okay, never mind. We got a call from unknown. The hell?
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler?
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah, I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
Kind of strange that we got a phone call from Devin Butler, but anyways, continuing on. A two-time F1 World Champion, also with Renault, whom he has driven for twice in his career. Alonso left Formula One in 2018 to compete in other motorsports, and he succeeded as well. It's been rumored for some time that Alonso has been in talks with Renault, and now we have official confirmation Alonso will drive alongside the Frenchman Esteban Ocon. Regarded as one of the greatest drivers in Formula One history, alongside his 2 world championships, Alonso has also won 32 Grand Prix throughout his career. This legend's return to Formula One is sure to bring some excitement. Jesus Christ, it feels like a 10-year-old wrote this. But yeah, and then we got the Silverstone, which is actually the 70th anniversary. 2020 marks the 70th anniversary of the very first Formula One World Championship race, the Silverstone Circuit. Now with the upcoming British Grand Prix firmly ahead of us, I've decided to turn our attention to the past and the enduring legacy of the grand old North Hampshire track. From Lewis Hamilton's fantastic wet weather win in 2008 to Nigel Mansell's incredible hunt down of his Williams teammate Nelson Piquet to steal the win in 1987. Silverstone has seen some epic Formula One races going all the way back to the first F1 World Championship race in 1950. I personally remember finding Silverstone's opening turn straight off the grid particularly challenging. It's definitely something for both drivers and fans to watch out for at the start of the race this year. Obviously, this finish line has changed a bit, but you can get where they're coming from. Aiden Jackson and profile. This is actually new. Continuing with the British theme, as we head into the Grand Prix here at Silverstone, we've also decided to profile the newest British-born driver to join the ranks of the competition. AlphaTauri's Aiden Jackson. At 19 years of age, Aiden's passion for motorsports began early. After his dad first took him go-karting, I must have been about 4 or 5, commented Aiden when asked about how it all started. I don't even remember. The smell of petrol's just always been there. Following the FIA global pathway up into Formula 2, Aiden was signed to Carlin, who he subsequently won the 2019 Formula 2 World Championship with. We predict a bright future in F1 for this young driver, and with the team at AlphaTauri behind him, we're sure he'll go far. I mean, I won the French Grand Prix, but not me, Aiden won the French Grand Prix. UK winners of the British Grand Prix. In a history dating back to 1926, Jesus Christ. The British Grand Prix has been won by 11 different British drivers over the years. We're not allowing Hamilton as an answer because that's too easy. But how many of the remaining 10 drivers can you name? Remember, these are all drivers that have won at either Silverstone or Brands Hatch, and these are all drivers that represented the UK. As ever, this is just for fun, and we'll be posting the answers shortly. In the comment section below, let me know if you guys can think of the 10 drivers that have won a race over the years. If you want to do more than that, go for it, but do 10. All right, well, that seems about it. We got the social media and whatnot. We got, oh, wrong button. We got David Croft here. I'm not reading all this. You guys can, if you want to pause and read all of this, you can. It seems like, excuse me, everyone's talking about Alonso and him returning and the 70-year anniversary. That's pretty cool. We actually got more followers. We had like 49.1K, I think, at the end of the last race. Now we're at 50.2K. So that's it's pretty cool. Now, it's clearly... Okay, that's about it. Let's go into the emails. Let's read these bad boys out. Brian Dole. Here we go. Just a quick heads up, a couple magazines have booked in casual interviews with you post-race. It's clearly because you're driving in your home circuit and on Silverstone's 70th. So I'm sure that'll be their angle. Try to pass this through your PA, but I can't find her anywhere. I've sent her the details and thought I'd send it your way too, just so we're covered. Good luck out there today. This will be one to remember. Make sure you enjoy every second. But stay focused, eh? Brian. Then we got the weather forecast. Good news on the weather front. Looks like both qualifying and the race are going to stay dry. You could take a look at the latest weather report for yourself. That's one last thing to throw a spanner in the works this weekend. See you in the garage. See what the weather is looking like. Sunny with clouds, and then just cloudy, and then the sun will creep back out. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a Siska Mills. I'm with your mom. Just to let you know, she's here and being well looked after. Send me a message after the race, and I'll bring her around to the paddock. Drive safe. Thank you. Colin Perry. I got your email address from Brian Dole. Greetings, Aiden. This is Colin Perry from Trackside. Brian Dole was kind enough to pass on your contact details, and I thought I'd reach out. I dearly love to interview you for Trackside, and having already done both Brian and Casper, it feels only right that we should have a chat too. Do let me know and feel free to fire across any questions you'd like me to ask. I'm more than happy to leave the content and approach up to you. I look forward to speaking. I think I would like it as well. So now we go into the British Grand Prix. I'm actually going to up the difficulty, so because we're like one below hard, I think. So I'll up it to hard, and we'll kind of just like go from there. So we might have a cutscene. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go into the race. Okay, here we go. Chapter 3. Capitalizing on a fantastic Q3, Aiden Jackson is enjoying one of his finest career performances when a front right puncture threatens to ruin his chances of a top 5 finish. With friends and family in the stands and the crowd behind him, Jackson sets his sights on salvaging what he can from the race. Man, even I'm fucking feeling like... I feel like I'm Aiden... Like, I know you're playing as Aiden Jackson, but I just feel like I am Aiden Jackson is the thing. It's kind of weird for me to say, but it's true. I kind of feel like him in a weird way. So, this is mid-race. We're not doing the full thing. I don't think I'm going to bump the difficulty, but we'll see. So, let's hop into this race and let's do this. Oh, we already have the puncture.
Tires are gone. Copy, Aiden. Box. Copy.
Coming in.
Minimize the damage. Okay, the gap behind is 5.3 seconds, 4.1 seconds.
Oh, here we go. I don't got that long left in the race. Nice. We slowed her down. We got her down. Alrighty. That was actually smoother than I thought. So it looks like we're gonna fall quite a ways down. But once we get these softs on, we're going.
Go now.
There's Casper in 13th. There's Vettel, Magnussen, Ricardo, Latifi's a ways back. We should be alright. Nope, never mind.
Still time left to push for the points here, Aiden.
Indeed. Alright. Even if we don't win this thing, we can at least still go get points. Hey, what are you doing? Dick? Hell yeah.
We're trailing our teammate by 5.2 seconds.
Oh yeah. Take your time. Take your time. That's something Aiden would do. 3 wide around the outside. Hell yeah.
Brilliant maneuver. 2 places at once.
That was fucking awesome. I miss doing that. That was great. Oop, little grass. I am fucking flying.
Our gap behind is 3.0 seconds.
There's Casper. Casper ain't gonna make this easy on me, is he? There we go. Look at that move. Oh, come on. The fuck is he doing? Numb nuts? Hell yeah. Woohoo! That was awesome. Now we just gotta get Albon. And the point is literally Devin Butler. Oh, I keep fucking up that corner. I gotta stop doing that. To be honest with you, we got quite a bit of time. No DRS needed.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Just takes a lot of skill, grit, and determination. And we get there. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, we're right behind Devin, who seems to be struggling to catch Sergio here.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I swear, the AI goes more slower through there. Maybe it's just because the difficulty that I have it on, but goddamn. Woohoo! God, I wish I could have made those types of moves in F1 2020. God damn. Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Damn it. Kind of messed it up whenever I got into the back of him and all that other shit. I did not. The Aiden Jackson specialty. Little bump and run. Oh, I don't want this. I do not like this. Okay. Thank God Charles did exactly what I thought he would do, like in real life, when him and Hamilton went through that area and thought that another wreck was going to happen. But instead of Hamilton and Leclerc, it was Aiden, Jackson, and Leclerc. Last lap. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. There we go. Get that top 5. Because guess who's there? Lando fucking Norris. We can get him. And we'll get that top 5. Why did it just pop up again? I'm so confused. Why does it keep popping up? Is it to let me know, like, hey, you got damage to your tires or something? Like, what's going on? I'm not going to be that risky. Holy shit, Norris. Yeah, fuck that. British boy versus another British boy. And that's how you do it. Lewis Hamilton wins like his 6th British Grand Prix, I think. And we are going to come on P5. Talk about a comeback. If I didn't get stuck behind those guys as easily, pretty sure I would have been able to beat, like, Stroll. Hell yeah, let's go.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Surprisingly, I don't hear anything from Aiden.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today.
Good job to Hamilton.
What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him, though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now just whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for AlphaTauri's Aiden Jackson. One to watch.
Yeah.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Well, if you guys saw you can get away from the Hamver Bow or Bot podium in this game, you're dead wrong. What a race, though. What a race. Post-race. Despite suffering a puncture mid-race, Jackson manages to overcome the odds, securing a brilliant points finish for AlphaTauri at the British Grand Prix. It's what he wanted, too, so... This is post-race. Okay. This is actually going to be interesting. Because I don't know... I didn't do anything to Aiden. Or not Aiden. Casper. I guess we'll see. Okay, never mind. We won't see. Finish with the points after some bad luck. I got that. Alright, the roundup at Silverstone. Let's read this bad boy unless we get a phone call from certain someone. Our mum. We'll see. The roundup is over. Yep, I knew it. It's Brian.
Brian,
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
what do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Well, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press are starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right, thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
Alright, nice. So I'll try to read this as quickly as I can before we get into the phone call. The run-up at Silverstone, the twists and turns of the British Grand Prix. With another display of fantastic control and determination, the new AlphaTauri driver, Aiden Jackson, is certainly proving his worth. The young driver started strong in the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, only to fall foul of a puncture. just as he was finding his pace. And yet, even though he was forced to pit, Jackson pushed on with terrific grit to gain places and even finish the points. Fantastic result for Eddie Jackson, and one that was welcomed by his home crowd here at Silverstone. Jesus, this is hard. Hamilton may be Britain's #1 son, and rightfully so, but people are also beginning to wonder if Jackson might be the favorite new kid on the block. And speaking of Hamilton, are any of us surprised that he won? No, I don't think we are. And then trivia time. UK winners of the British Grand Prix. Earlier we asked you how many British drivers you could name who have won the British Grand Prix over the years. There's Hamilton, of course, but then there's 10 more. If you haven't guessed yet, now's your chance, and for the rest of you, the answers follow. Sterling Moss, Peter Collins, Jim Clark, Jackie Stewart, James Hunt, John Watson, Nigel Mansell, Damon Hill, Johnny Herbst, and David Coulthard. Together with Hamilton, they have won the event a total of 25 times between them. If you got all 10, congratulations, you're a genius or a cheater. That too. Sorry. I had to sneeze. Alrighty. Socials, what do we got? Team Alpha got to be chuffed, I think, with that show from Jackson. Hashtag no tired, no problem. So much points in that situation. Impressive. I gained more followers. Again, I'm not gonna read all of these. You guys can. I think it just takes way too much of the takes way too much time of the video to just read all of these. So you guys can. I think there's some really interesting stuff in here. There's Arava in there. Typical Arava. Well, that was interesting. So yeah. And we got some emails. Friends tossed. Team, I just wanted to send around a huge thank you and well done. I'm humbled and proud to see how everyone pulled together and performed in perfect harmony today. Of course, the day wasn't without some drama. I think I can speak for everyone I say we all thought we'd lost Aiden once his tire went, especially Jeff. I don't think I've ever seen him turn so red. We all pulled it back. I am very proud of this team and all we are achieving. I'll see you all in the debrief. Franz. Yes, indeed. And Sasiska Mills, let me know when you're ready, and I'll bring your mom around to see you. Just ping me a message. Really great race today. Congratulations. You could have warned me about your mom. My ears are still ringing. I didn't win it. I didn't win or get on the podium, but those were some really great overtakings. Let me get my reward very quickly, which is just some XP, so not that big of a deal. But let's head on to the next chapter, since I think it's going to be quite a bit of editing from my editor too. Chapter 5, Italy. Okay. While the grid has demands, the team and AlphaTauri have managed to find some welcome consistency during the second half of the 2020 season. Both drivers are hungry to gain ground in competition, but Aiden Jackson is determined to outperform his teammate Casper Ackerman, both in the standings and in the eyes of the team. This should be good. This is several weeks later. So we didn't even do Hungary or Belgium. We're going straight to Italy. Ooh, I love Italy, so yeah. See how this goes.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage, but I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? We'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aiden, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
I have a feeling something's gonna happen, so let's see this news. The Devons of the details. A chat with Haas driver Devin Butler. So ahead of the Italian Grand Prix, we caught up with Devin Butler, the device driver currently racing for Haas. Okay, we got a call from Brian. What's up, Brian?
Brian,
Hayden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
Alright, continue with this. A fable, I think, and outspoken, Butler comes across as serious without ever being earnest, I think, especially when asked about his plans for the future. I'll be continuing my success with Haas next season. If it ain't broke, why fix it? It's no secret that controversy follows Devin around, and it's that same devil may care attitude that's made the Brit less than favorite with certain fans. We asked Devin about his dictators and if he had a message for those who have been outspoken about him in the past. I couldn't care less, Butler announced. At least people are taking notice. Let them say what they want. It's me behind the wheel, and I'm not going anywhere. Obviously, Sainz lands a ride with Ferrari at Ferrari's home race. And it's probably going to also say that Ricciardo is going to fill the seat at McLaren. Monza Madness. Renault rebrands to Alpine. And we got trackside, and it's with Ackerman. So, yeah. Got some more of these posts or messages. We're up to 53.7 thousand followers. We have Claire, Tommy, winners, yep, Crofty. You guys can pause and read these if you want. I'm not. But I will go down, show them to you. And, yeah. So just gonna go down the order. There we go. So now we got emails. Let's see. Jeff Nelson. Be very careful with the inner curves of the first two chicanes here. They're very high and you can easily launch yourself off track. Other than that, well, it's monster. Just remember to keep your foot planted to the floor and you'll be fine. Yeah, I've learned a thing or two. We're 12th? What the fuck? How the fuck are we 12th? What? I thought we could have been a little bit higher than that. Siska Mills. Bit of a change of plan. They're now doing the interview before the photo shoot tomorrow. This means you should probably try on what they sent over tonight. They'll definitely be asking you what you think about the collection. I made sure everything's in your hotel room, laid out and ready to go. Also, Colin Perry from Trackside has been hassling again. I'm wondering if you should just bite the bullet. I don't think he's going to take no for an answer. Any problems, give me a call. Yep. Hey, Colin Perry. Hi, Aiden. I hope this mall finds you well. What? Mall? When the hell were we in a mall? Ever. Just thought I'd politely chase in case you didn't receive my last message. I really love to interview you for Trackside and think it would be a really good opportunity for you to reach out to the fans. I'd be more than happy to work a time and date around you and would even love to give you control over the direction of the interview. Do let me know so we can arrange. I'm at most race weekends so can be flexible. I hope you get this message. If I don't hear from you, I'll try again in a few days. Colin Perry, Trackside. Yeah. So now I guess we go on into Monza, I think. So let's jump into it. Let's go to the race. Let's see if it was a cutscene. Okay, Chapter 5. Race day. So it looks like we're going to do the full race. Jackson looks to take full advantage of the car's new power unit. To the vexation of his teammate Casper Ackerman with the grip set, his focus locked in, Jackson is eager to show Ackerman why AlphaTauri signed him. Haven't we done that like 1,000 times already? Or a few times at least?
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action. And we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Here we are then, Monza, The 90th time this event has been held, so a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Ackerman, Carlos Sainz, and Perez, Norris, Ricciardo, Stroll, and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen, and Butler, Vettel, Raikkonen, George Russell, and Aiden Jackson, Giovinazzi, and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So we have a new power unit in, and it seems like even though Ackerman got P4 on the grid, he's still pissed off because apparently he didn't get it, but it doesn't matter. Grow the fuck up. Like, who really gives a shit? So I think what I'm going to do, I just got to beat Ackerman. Okay, that's the objective. Just beat Ackerman. So I'm going to go to settings, and I think breaking point difficulty. I haven't gotten into the race or anything, so it's on challenging. Hard is the next one. So we'll go into that. It'll cause the event to be restarted, but that's fine. There we go. Back to normal. We got the race strategy. We go from the softs onto the mediums. So that is A-okay. Picture perfect. And yeah, so now let's hop into this race and let's try to whoop Ackerman's ass today. Oh my lord, this is why I never like being back here in Monza. Woo! It's gonna speed past the Williams. Holy shit. Okay, Magnussen. Can't even say that was a late dive because I was there for quite a while if you think about it. Come on. God damn it, got into the back of I did it again. These curves, they do not like me today. God, TRS would be so great down this straight, and we just could let it rip. I was thinking about it. There was no way I was going to be able to get that to work. I was thinking about just sending it, but I would have fucked myself over, to be honest. Okay, well, the good news is this actually is a bit challenging, and I like that. Whew, look at that move. Up into P14. Ah, I see why we have a giant line. It's because Ackerman is in front of this whole thing. Oh my god, that launch! Holy moly. Good job. That's probably that's something I would have done, Ocon, to be honest with you. If I was in that same position. I totally understand the position you were in, brother. I'm close enough to Vettel to where I think I can get the dive bomb off. Okay, 2 for 1. Collision with Vettel, okay. Great to know. Right, P11. Wow, Albon is not doing so hot right now. hello. Gigantic fucking run. Oh, I'm side by side with Charles. Who's gonna let up first? Not me. Uh-huh. I'm up in the top 10. That's how you do it right there. I'm out of ERS, yep. I'm sending it though. Woohoo! Thank you very much. Oh, Casper's 5th. He got passed by Stroll. Or not Stroll, Perez. I just passed Stroll. Whoops. I'm getting myself and fucking Casper mixed up already. Oh, man. Before I look at that, give me a second. Okay. Yes. We'll pit on lap 9, I think. So we got 4 laps till we pit. I'm sending it again. Hello. Yeah, Casper's 5th. He ain't gonna do anything from there. Because he hasn't been doing anything from there. Damn, I could get so close, but I can't get them, like, going onto the straight. Oh my lord, Sainz locked up and I got up alongside Norris. Alright, we're good. Holy shit. Alright, we passed Norris after probably one of the more daredevil dive bombs I think I've done ever. Yes, even the dive bomb I did then wasn't even as much of a daredevil move like I did in F1 2020. And I think I know why it's popping up now. It's because it's telling me that my tire, like, it's letting me know, like, when my tires are, like, in the 20s and, you know, shit like that. That's one way to pass signs. Damn! Guess my tires are going away. The fuck is happening? Why, like, dude, Ackerman is so slow. Fuck it. Oh, god damn it. I missed the corner. I tried. That's my bad. I fucked it. That's an exit and a half right there. Okay, we got around Perez. Oh. Okay, now we're catching Ackerman. Ackerman's in line now, bitch. Hamilton's in the pits. I'm getting your ass, Ackerman. I don't give a fuck. Another really good launch. More DRS. There we go. Now we're gone. Goodbye. We're P3, but we got a pit here on lap 9. So it's going to be interesting. I also have the differentials to the way I want them to be. 50%, then 100%. 50% for brakes and 100% for differential. Okay, Casper came in. Verstappen did as well. So I'm pitting this time. And we should come out ahead of Casper if I just push hard enough. Which my tires, the left side for whatever reason is getting hammered. 30 and 34 on the left front and left rear. Geez, even the fucking right rear isn't even that bad. Actually pitting the same lap Bottas has been. There we go. Alright. So put on the mediums and we go to the end. Which isn't that far away, which is only like 4 laps away. There we go. Whew! Barely got out ahead of fucking, Lando. Oh boy. There's Casper. Oh my lord, I missed the corner somehow. Still out ahead though. Norris is on fucking hards as well too, what the hell? I don't know why he's on hards. Kinda doesn't make any sense. Alright, coming to the last lap. Sorry I haven't really said anything. It's just kind of like I've been driving away from Ackerman and now Albon's back there, and it's kind of nice to see him, you know, do well. You know, in the beginning, like at the beginning of the race, we saw he was like mired back with the Ferraris, and now he's fighting Ackerman for P5. Meanwhile, there's actually a battle for first between Hamilton, Bottas, and Verstappen. So it's pretty cool, pretty nifty. So yeah, I guess we're gonna secure this P4, beat Casper Ackerman, and go home satisfied. Because a P4 is still a P4. Did I say P5 or did I say P4? I think I said P5. If I did, I meant P4. So Hamilton wins, obviously. But an amazing drive and an amazing day for us. We're going to come on P4. We're going to beat Casper Ackerman. Hell yeah. Nice.
Well, quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aiden Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackerman.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed for McLaren back in 2007, and we all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Again, the same 3 up on the podium. But another win from Hamilton. And like I said, a P4 for us. I'm pretty sure Casper got like a P6, if I'm not mistaken. So yay. Oh yeah.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Got one of these.
So it's a decent result for you today with a finish in the points. How are you feeling, Aiden?
I'm glad I could deliver for the team and be the one to come out on top at Casper.
I'm just glad I could deliver for the team. Casper and I are both trying to push ourselves as much as we can. So it can get a bit competitive. It is a good feeling to be the one coming out on top.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. God damn it.
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Any problems are his, not mine. It's true.
Casper's got a way about him, you know? He's hot-headed. He can get offended easily. I'm learning that I've just got to accept that. Any problems are his, not mine.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Mexican Grand Prix, the fuck? Okay, Chapter 6? What the shit? Okay, with only a handful of races remaining in the season, time is running out for AlphaTauri to secure the points needed to finish above their mid-pack rivals in the Constructors' Championship. A dip in form over the past few races has the team desperately hoping for a strong performance by both rookie Aiden Jackson and veteran Casper Ackerman. Huh. I love Mexico, so we're going to see how this goes, at least. New reward available. Okay. Alrighty. So we got some stuff. Ricardo to leave Renault in 2021. Go to McLaren. Yep, I called it. A move to Mexico. Oh, we got a call from Mom. Hey, Mom.
Mum?
Aiden, I'm here.
Oh, good. After that flight delay, I was starting to get concerned.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And they're looking after you?
Better than at Silverstone.
Good, because you were my lucky charm there, Mum. And I'm hoping you do the same here.
I'll try, love. Now just do what you do, and everything will be great.
I know. Mirror signal maneuver.
And always stick to the speed limit.
I'll try.
Have a great race, Aiden. I'll see you after.
I'm so pleased you're here, Mum. This one's for you, eh?
That's pretty cool. But a move to Mexico. So the season continues just a short distance away from the bustling Mexico City. The Autodrome Hermanos Rodriguez is an arguable, unique track on the Formula One World Championship calendar. Situated over 2 kilometers above sea level, I can personally confirm that the extreme elevation of the track can make you breathless and lightheaded if you're not careful, and even the cars could struggle. Beyond that, the Autodrome Hermanos Rodriguez also brings what is a storied history. Named after Mexico's most famous racing drivers, Ricardo and Pedro Rodriguez, the track winds through the old Faro Sol baseball stadium, which is used right up until 2014. The lap record of 118.741 set by Valtteri Bottas with Mercedes in 2018, this 4.3-kilometer track is always one to look forward to. It really is. Trivia time, former Olympic venues. The summer of 1968 saw the Olympic Games hosted in Mexico City, a venue that would later go to host the Mexican Grand Prix at the Autodrome Hermanos Rodriguez. However, there are 3 other circuits in the F1 calendar located on the sites of former Olympic venues. Can you name them? We'll post the answers in a bit. Yeah. Aiden Jackson, finally at trackside. Yay! And Paris set to depart Racing Point. So, yeah. It's not great, but he left Racing Point, so it's unfortunate. Got socials. This is Checo's home race, so that's pretty cool. I can't remember what that Luke Weber or Luke Weber. Looks like he has a Twitter now. And yeah, you can pause this and read the tweets that we got. Got some email that I'll look at after this episode and the next episode. We got a reward. Let's get that, which is 1,000 of that. So that's pretty damn cool. And, yeah. So, that's going to do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, hit down below for more. We'll continue this with Chapter 6, going into the Mexican Grand Prix. So, hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Christopher Monster today. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the next part of the F1 2021 Breaking Point Story Mode. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.